A bonded pair of Ceratosaurs rest under the full moon as it sinks toward the horizon. At the first hint of dawn, they are awoken by the sound of thunderous footsteps. A female Tyrannosaurus rex looking for her breakfast. As silently as possible, they move in the opposite direction, not fond of the potential for such dangerous conflict. This female Ceratosaurus wants to nest, and she makes her intention very clear by rubbing against a tree to deposit her scent and roaring loudly to catch the male's attention. The male rushes against her, trying his best to intermingle his scent with hers to increase his chances of securing her as a mate. The female guides them to a den downriver, and as they travel, they continue with their ritual. Once the female is satisfied with the male's submissiveness and interaction, she accepts his courting advances, and a few days later, the first Ceratosaurus pup hatches. A typical clutch laid by a Ceratosaurus consists of 3 eggs, and with luck, all of theirs will hatch. The last 2 babies push through their eggshells, and within minutes, 3 healthy hatchlings are scampering around the den, and their parents clean them off. The father Ceratosaurus hears something and rises to investigate. Outside the den, the female Tyrannosaurus rex that they had spotted earlier that morning emerges from a bush, clearly intending to make him into a meal. He kites her as far from his young family as he can, calling in alarm to let them know about the danger outside. As the Rex realizes that she won't catch him, she turns and begins wandering closer to his den. He catches her attention again by shrieking aggressively, baiting her further to prevent her from detecting his offspring. She once again loses interest, but upon turning around, she is once again harassed as the male Ceratosaurus puts on his best show, turning himself into an irresistible target. The female Rex attempts to catch him once more, but finally, she meanders off in another direction. And once the male feels that the Rex is at a safe distance, he returns to his family. Upon his return, the female Ceratosaurus leaves the den to patrol their territory. And the male takes up his duty of tending to their young. The female Rex is back. However, she's now accompanied by a male and her own 3 offspring. They notice the Ceratosaurus. The female Rex charges the female Ceratosaurus, and now that she has her own hatchlings with her, she dishes out a ruthless attack to protect them. With one spine-crushing bite, the mother Rex kills the female Ceratosaurus. But her life is not lost in vain. The baby tyrannosaurs now have substantial food, and as they grow rapidly into 8-ton behemoths, they'll need every bit they can get. It is clear that their mother will not return. The baby ceratosaurs follow their father as he departs from their den and as he patrols further into their territory. They must stay close to him, especially now that their mother isn't there to lend her protection. As the clear morning sky gives way to a drizzle of rain, the ceratosaurs have a hard time hearing any potential predators around them. One such carnivore is the megalania, this one an adult male. With its forked tongue, it makes out the exact position of the father and his offspring. This megalania is a giant, 7 meters in length, equipped with slashing claws, razor teeth, and an incapacitating venom. This prehistoric lizard is no rival to take lightly. It has its eye on an easy meal, the runt of the clutch. It dashes forward with lightning speed and strikes. The hatchling's father quickly notices the assault and sprints into the rescue. The venom of the megalania has been designed by evolution to exhaust its prey. And as it courses through the ceratosaur's bloodstream, he can feel his legs begin to fatigue. Exhausted, he turns to stand his ground and delivers a thrashing bite, tearing into the megalania. He calls for his young. Relieved to hear their father beckoning them over, the hatchlings scamper closer, getting a good first look at their attacker. A nutritious supper. Although battered and bruised, the adult allows his young to feast first, and only once they are full does he indulge. Night falls, and with full bellies and healing wounds, the adult ceratosaur and his clutch of 3 settle down for the night. Still vigilant, their father keeps watch over them until eventually he too falls asleep.